Hello everybody! So for today's video, I am going to be talking about for loops, and then we're going to be entering them into our calculator as well to show a real-life application. Alrighty, let's do this. So as you can see, we've created a .py file, and this first part is only user input, which is, hey, input how many numbers that are in your equation. We're going to be using subtraction for ours. So if you have any concerns with what symbols we're using and that sort of thing, go back to our most recent video about variables. Alrighty, so your list is actually really important. That is the list of the amount of numbers that you're putting in, and then for x in range is 0 to numbers. So it takes what was inputted right here, and then takes that into here. So you can go from 0 to 100, or however many you want. And then the input is going to be enter number. That's going to repeat for as long as you put it down for. So it could repeat for 5. It could repeat 5 times. It could repeat 17 times, however many you want. And then, so the list, and then you turn y into an integer, because that is really important to turn it from a string into an integer. That way nothing gets messed up with our code. So z equals list, which is what was at the beginning right here. And then 0, because you always start at 0. And then for num in range, 1, comma, len, list. So that would input the list. And then item is the list, num, which num is short for numbers, and then z minus equals item, print z. Alrighty, so now let's see this in action. So Control S, the most important thing. Control S, it saves your thing. Now we're going to go to our files. We're going to click on the for loops file. We're going to open it and edit it with the most recent version of idle. At this point, at the filming of this video, it is 1.39. This is our code right here. We're going to click the run button, run module. How many numbers are in the equation? 4 numbers are in my equation. Let's enter 1111 minus 334 minus 123 minus 23 minus, oh, that is 931. So if we input the same exact thing into Chrome, we'll get the same exact answer. So 1 minus 34 minus 123 minus 23 is 131, which is exactly what we got, which is awesome. You've created a calculator and you've used for loop for it. So now let's see this in action at our calculator.py file. So we're going to switch over to that. So let's really quickly just input everything that we need into this. Alrighty, so as you can see, it got a little bit longer. So here's what we already did. How many numbers are in your equation? And then the list, and then z, and then enter number, and all that sort of thing. And then we had to change some of it a little bit to the num in range thing and item in list, as you can see up right there. So we just took what we did previously in for loops in that own independent file, and we put it in our calculator. So let's click Control Save, and let's do it with the calculator. So Munchkin's projects, and then we are going to go to calculator. We're going to edit it with the most recent version of idle. With the most recent version of idle right here. Bam. That's our code. We're going to click run module. Add, subtract, multiply. We're going to be adding. How many numbers are in your equation? 3. 123 plus 223 plus 54. 200. That is awesome that we were able to do this, and now your calculator can input not just two letters, but a numerous, not just two numbers, but a numerous amount of them. Okay, so that has been our for loops video. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please leave them in the chat. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and party on, dudes.